out here on a ski ridge today. The main thing I've been doing on a ski ridge out here really since it released, but you know, shortly after it released I got my first Great One Mule Deer, and then I started up my second Great One Mule Deer. Now I've done a couple of casual hunts here and there looking for trophies on a ski ridge and whatnot, but a lot of my playtime on a ski ridge since the first Great One Mule Deer spawned on the map has been grinding for the second Mule Deer. Great one, that is. Well, that grind has come to a close at 4,004 harvests, 27 diamonds I think it was, 22 trolls, and 17 rares. I finally got Great One number 2 to spawn. Right there is Great One Mule Deer number 2. Cobweb Enigma fur, the typical rack. He just looks really cool. Definitely, I'm very happy with him. That is just really cool. I'm not shooting him in this video, but my goal is to shoot him with the bow. That will be in a different video, so not this video here. But he's going to look really, really cool in the trophy lodge. A lot longer of a grind than I was expecting. My first one, like I said, was 302 harvests. I think I said that anyways. 302 harvests for my first one, and then this one took 4,004. After my first one, I'm thinking this will just take probably around 1,000, you know? I wasn't expecting a very long grind. I was thinking maybe around 1,700 or so, just because a lot of grinds were only taking that long. A lot of mule deer were being harvested 1,000 kills or under, in the 1,000 to 2,000 range or under, so I was not expecting a super long grind, and it turned out to be a decently long grind at 4,004 harvests. I'll try to get a little bit closer here for the video. Not sure, actually he's moving right there. Not sure how close I'll actually be able to get without him noticing. Maybe if I just kind of go along the tree line here, that'll work. But I'm just really happy with this particular combo. This isn't actually a combination, the rack slash fur combination that I was thinking about. I was thinking maybe typical Milky Way, this rack on the Milky Way fur, velvet rack, cinnamon stripes is a combo that I'd like to get at some point, and it was actually Cobweb Enigma drop tine rack was the one that I was thinking. But Cobweb Enigma is, when the Mule Deer released, it was my favorite fur. Milky Way is now my very favorite fur, although this might be my very favorite combination, at least right now. I mean, yes, it is a Great One Mule Deer that spawned on my map, so maybe it's just the fact that it's my Great One Mule Deer that kind of helps with that. I don't know, but it is definitely a really cool combination. Just keep on coming up here. I'll probably alert him right before I end the video. He's facing away from me now. It's going to be interesting to see how exactly this is going to work when it comes to actually shooting him with the bow, because where he's at, I mean, there's just not a lot of tree cover. I could do this all the way. I could use the collar. Maybe this little tree right here will give me enough cover to be completely hidden. I might have to get a tree stand or maybe a ground blind involved. I'm not sure, but for now, I'm just going to try to get a pretty good look at him for the video here. And he's just really cool. I am definitely very happy with that one. Cobweb Enigma, typical rack. Really, really cool combo. And after such a long grind, it's really, really cool. I really like how it is when, you know, you have a long grind, or even when you're just grinding. Like, I'm grinding fox, starting fox grind, and I'm 50 mil fox into the grind at the moment. So, you know, any point this great one fox spawns, at any point, I'll just be like, let's go. But when you have a long grind, like my pheasant was 8,698, my red deer was 7,520, my fallow deer, first fallow deer was only fallow deer, but my fallow deer was 4,758. This guy being 4,004. Those are all estimates, not exact. They're all estimates, but I think they're going to be pretty close to how long it took. When you have long grinds and then the great one finally spawns, it is pretty exciting, and I enjoy grinding, and I enjoy having the great ones. Now he's facing directly away from me. If he's facing towards me, this would work out pretty well. Now if he was facing towards me, he probably would have noticed me by now. But since he's not, I'm able to just come across right here. The does aren't that attentive, so a little bit easier to sneak around without being in the trees with just the does. I just need to get into this tree here before he notices me. I'm not even sure if he's attentive yet. No, he's calm. He's actually going to face directly away from me again, which is alright, because I kind of prefer that pine tree over there. I mean, does this one, just so I know for when it comes time to actually shoot him, does this tree actually hide you? Yes, it does. I can be here and completely hidden. I'm completely hidden right now. So that is actually within bow range right there. Just keep on coming around. The only problem with coming all the way around here is then the wind starts to be a slight issue, but I plan to have, or I'm going to have the call on me when I'm going to shoot him, so I could just get into this tree right here and hit the call a couple of times. Get him to just come a little bit closer and then shoot him just like that. But maybe I'll try to alert him. Oh dear. Directly, or the wind is kind of an issue for these ones here. Yeah, she's fleeing. So that great one's going to be heading out as well. Oh, going that way. Okay, well, hold on. Are you alert? Yes. So he'll turn back. Let's go. After 4,004 harvests, I think 27 diamonds, 22 trolls, and 17 rares, I got the great one, Mule deer, my second one on the map. Cobweb Enigma fur, the typical rack, and he just looks really cool. He's just going to trot off into the woods there because I already spooked one of the does, but that is really neat. And with that, that's going to be the end of this video. So thank you so much to everybody for watching. I do really appreciate it. Be sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. And I hope to catch everybody in the next one. So until next time, laters.